Hey guys, I'm Panny and welcome back to my second vlogging channel, which now has a name, Level 2 Panny, as you can see wherever you're watching the video and wherever the name is. This is actually the second time I've recorded this video, which is not technically in the rules that I had for this channel. It was supposed to be the first video I recorded. I would have to deal with it and just do my best and kind of power through it, but it's my channel and I can change the rules if I want to, so I am. This is the second time I've recorded this in its entirety and I don't care. Today I wanted to just answer some questions from you guys since I didn't have anything in particular to discuss. I kind of did my boring discussion over on my main channel today. Not boring necessarily, but like nothing particularly planned or scripted. I just kind of like sat there and discussed, so I didn't have anything else to kind of talk about, so I figured I'd say, you know, ask me some questions, I'll answer them. I asked on Tumblr, Twitter and Facebook and I got some answers some questions pretty much straight away on Twitter, so I thought I'd answer those ones today. I'll answer Facebook in another video and Tumblr, if I get any on there, in another video. And again, if you want to leave any in the comments down here, I'll answer those in another video as well. But I have 4 questions lined up. So the first one is from Crashing Rain on Twitter. Wanted to know why I got into making videos for YouTube. I don't remember the original motivation to make videos. I just thought it looked fun. It looked like something I could do. I didn't have anything else in terms of hobbies going on at the time. I kind of had the idea rolling around for a long time, but nothing had kind of pushed me to start making videos. Until, like, I had a camera, I had editing programs, I just didn't have the motivation. Eventually, my friend Cody Davies TV on YouTube, was kind of like, he'd had a channel for a few months now, and his had been going really well. And he was saying, you know, you should just do it, just make a video and just put it up and just see what happens. And I was like, yeah, I guess I should do that. And he was like, yeah, just go ahead and do it. And I was like, yeah, but, and he's like, no, just do it, just record it and post it, do it. And I was like, okay. So eventually I sat down, recorded one, except I'd gotten someone to watch it back for me to let me know what they thought. And I was about, I think, this far from the camera, the whole video. So it wasn't the best looking video, and he was like, it sounds good, but you should probably re-record it because you're a bit too close to the camera. And I was like, okay, I guess I can do that. So then the next day, again, re-recorded it, posted it up. It was like on Ocarina of Time, I think, because I was replaying it for the first time. I was fully playing it for the first time, but replaying it for the first part of the game a fair amount. I'm not going to link to that video because it's actually pretty embarrassing to watch back now, but that's pretty much the first video I posted and the kind of motivation I had to put it up. I got that one, I think, advertised a bit on the Zelda Universe channel, as well as by Cody as well, and I think my next video, or the third one that I made, was actually a mailbag video for ZU. I linked back to my main channel and that kind of helped me bring up a fairly strong subscriber base that kind of continued to grow for the first year or so of my channel, and it's pretty much been at a standstill since then, which isn't the greatest news, but at least it hasn't gone down a whole bunch or anything like that. The next question, oh, I got a new question since then as well. The next question is from someone I actually know outside of Twitter as well, from KitFox21187. Have I tried my hand at any other creative ventures like drawing or writing? I did try drawing for a while. When I was in high school, I think I started drawing. I used to draw really tiny, like, chibi people. I'd like draw me, I'd draw my friends, I'd draw little characters. They were never very good. And I can admit that that's fine, they were never very good. But I still enjoyed it, but I think after probably like 2-3 years of drawing them, I realized I was never really getting any better. And I really wasn't. It wasn't the kind of thing where I had the motivation to really help myself define a good style of drawing and kind of grow from there. I just kept drawing the same bad style drawing, so after a few years it kind of fizzled out because I realized they weren't very good and I wasn't liking what I was drawing and I wasn't improving, so I gave up. I have tried writing as well. I think if you knew what names to search under, and I don't even know, you'd probably find... I can vaguely remember writing some fanfictions, but they weren't dodgy, they weren't like porn or anything like that. They were like very innocent fanfictions of like, I think there was a Banjo-Kazooie one, but it was like they were just going on an adventure, it wasn't like a weird one. There was probably a Mario and Luigi one. And I definitely started the Zelda one, but never really had any plans of where to go with it. Just didn't write anymore after I think the first 2 chapters. But I did try writing for a while. I actually wanted to do journalism outside of, like after I graduated high school, I wanted to do journalism, but that didn't really go anywhere. I wrote for Zelda Universe for a while actually. I wrote news posts. I think there was a period of about 3 months where I almost single-handedly posted news 2 or 3 times a day, every day for like the 2 or 3 months, which I was very proud of, but I kind of definitely burned myself out there and just didn't want to write after that, and I haven't really gone back to that properly since then. I'm still interested in writing. I'd like to kind of make a site, a good, well-written site and everything, and have content to put up there, but I haven't bothered yet. I haven't gotten around to it. But no, I have tried things like that, but nothing major, nothing I've ever really excelled at. Next question was from NSC. Do I have any French heritage? Because apparently I look French and style accordingly. I don't have any French heritage. I don't sound French, obviously. Apparently I look French. Thank you, French people look nice, so that's a nice thing to hear. No, the most French I have is that I enjoy like French fries, and that my actual real name is French. It's a French name. If you know it, congratulations, it's French. If not, go find it because I don't want to say it. But yeah, that's all the links I have to French. My heritage is pretty much Australian all the way. My parents are both Australian, my grandparents are all Australian. I think on one side, my mother's side, I'm pretty sure my grandparents' parents are all Australian as well. On my dad's side, I think their parents might be from somewhere in Europe. I think Ireland, Scotland, and I think there was a third one. Ireland, Scotland, and somewhere, one of those countries in Europe. A similar kind of area and location. But it's mostly Australian in me. There's not much else. I'm pretty much the whitest, most Australian person I know. But yeah, no French, but thank you, that was nice to hear, nice to read. My next question was from, what's the full Twitter username? Advent of Charlie. Do I play a musical instrument? If not, what would I like to play? And what did I dream of last? I remember my dream last night. I don't often remember my dreams, so that's a good timed question. My instruments, that's right, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a moment. Instruments. I have played recorder, which I think most kids have played, they learn in primary school. I played violin. I started when I was 7, I think. I gave up around 11. I wish I'd stuck to it. I'd love to be able to play violin now, but I got bored of it. I didn't enjoy practicing. I didn't like the way it sounded. I didn't like going to like violin playing things. I just didn't enjoy it. But I'd like to go back to it now if I had the motivation and the time and the kind of effort. I don't have the effort anymore. I also played clarinet when I was in high school for about probably not even a full year because I just gave up. I'm not good at playing instruments that are woodwind instruments that have a reed. I tend to squeak a lot playing clarinet. I squeak it a lot and I wasn't enjoying it. I didn't play another instrument until I think around 18. I bought a ukulele. I can play that, not very not very well. It's not very impressive, but I can play ukulele a little bit. I bought my very first cheap one around the age of 18, and then for Christmas, the year before last, I got a new one, which is very nice. It sounds much nicer, but yeah, it's not massively impressive what I can play. And yeah, what did I dream of? I dreamed of last night. I had a really, it was like a bad dream, but not in a nightmare. It was, I woke up really anxious from it. I dreamed that I was I think I was a medical student, which is strange already, and then I'd woken up late for like a practical kind of thing. I'd woken up late and I was like really anxious to go in and like face everyone late, and I'd forgotten something, and I think I had an assignment that I hadn't done, and it was like a whole big, it was just a really anxious dream, and I woke up really anxious before I remembered that I had nothing real to be anxious about, and then I got kind of angry that my, you know, like my brain would conjure that dream. I was like, that has nothing to do with my life, and it just made me wake up feeling really bad and anxious. Why would you do that? But that's fine. Normally I don't remember dreams that often, so good timing for that question. And the last question that I got while recording this is from Ninrak on Twitter. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate the time spent with my motherboard over the weekend? Over the weekend? 0. Because over the weekend, the only experience I had was leaving it in the box, taking it out, putting it in the computer and then hating myself for the next day and a half, but after that at least a 12, but over the weekend, like 0. I'm just glad the computer works now. But that's all the questions I have from Twitter right now, so thank you everyone for putting those questions in. It was kind of spur of the moment. I was like, I have nothing else to do, I should get some questions, so thank you for that. I might do that again in future sometime. Hopefully I'll be a little more prepared with the answers and kind of have better answers prepared. But thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing to this channel. I've got more than 100 subscribers over the last video. Thank you for that, that means a lot that you guys are interested in hearing about my everyday life as well. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I can make another video answering YouTube questions as well. But apart from that, I'll see you guys again soon with another video, either on my main channel, which is over here wherever the annotation is, or on this channel as well. But I'll see you guys again soon.